Hello and welcome back to Femininity channel. So today we're gonna be touching a very powerful subject about the desert period and how to come out of it. So I am Oja and I have got Roberta here. So we're gonna be touching 5 steps today how to leave the desert period. So stay with us. So Roberta, could you take us through these wonderful steps?
Thank you, Audra, and welcome and hello, everyone. Maybe first of all, I will touch a little bit what is the desert period is, and actually, it's emotional distance between woman and man. In our love relationship, we have those periods in our lifetime, and we have to go through them, but when this period hits us, oftentimes we are not prepared, and we think that it's the end of relationship because something starts missing, like connection, closeness, intimacy, romantic things, so the desert period is when you feel distant with your partner. Maybe you still in the same house, like a roommates, like a partners, but you feel that something spicy is missing, like for example, uh, uh, more deeper talks, or dates night together. Something is missing and you like feeling that you need something, and most of the time men and women can't describe what is missing, like they live day by day but just feel lonely, or like something is missing. The best how I can describe this period, something is missing. We don't uh, see each other in the same way as we used to see each other, so first of all, the desert period, when you feel that something is missing, and even when you start looking outside of your love relationship of something, maybe some messages, maybe some attraction, maybe something, you know and for men and women it's different things, but you can know that it's a desert period in your love relationship. So what we can do, Audra, uh, maybe you can add something to the desert period.
So I think, this desert for me, the way I would describe it is missing that spark. When you want to come home and you know that, your husband, your partner, your boyfriend is waiting for you,
Mhm.
and you try to find any reason to prolong that coming home. And I think, and when you come home, you kind of don't even wanna be intimacy, or you don't even, I'm talking about having a hugs and the kisses, I think, where you kind of together but not on emotional level.
Yes, yes, like only like a partners, like you are
Hmm.
surviving daily tasks, daily
Exactly.
managing things,
Mhm.
Hmm.
Sharing, day-to-day activities, what's for dinner, cooking,
Yeah.
cleaning, managing the
Have
children,
you,
and so
yeah,
on.
have you paid bills and
Mhm.
everything and etc. Mm.
Yeah. But, I think every women, they want to have that spark. And when that spark is missing, so this is where the questions is coming, isn't it? And then you start thinking, oh, is this is for me? Or shall I kind of start looking, not looking for someone, but probably looking what is the next step.
Mhm.
So, sorry.
No, so I think that we can go to the next step. Yeah, 5 steps how we can go out from that desert period. And first step, and it's very important to understand, don't react from pain. And why I paused, because it's very important. Most of the time, when something is missing, the spark, the connection, the intimacy, the hugs, sensuality, we feel pain. Usually we feel pain because something is missing. And if we try to react or do something from the pain, we receive what? We receive more pain. We receive more disconnection. We receive, we're gonna create a bigger gap between us. So, first step is don't react from pain. So, Roberta, what I have to do then, because I feel pain. I feel very painful in this situation. I need that connection. I need those kisses. I need that attention. I need to feel feminine, next to my man. So, second step, because first step is don't react from pain and don't talk from pain. Don't do anything from that painful feelings, that uncomfortable feelings, because it's not only pain. It's loneliness, it's sadness, it's even stress. So don't react those intensive emotions. Second is come back to yourself. Come back to yourself. Second step, it means that you have to help yourself first, because magnetic woman knows how to help herself, and she doesn't need anyone else to help her to because our feelings is happening inside of us, and most of the time we want that our partners, that our husband, that other side will help us to deal with it, with emotions which we are feeling inside of us. No, no one can help you. So first of all, you have to help yourself first. What you can do in that second step, when you feel those painful emotions, that stress, that intense in your body, come back to yourself. And what I mean by that, do some practices. It can be write down your emotions. Just write down, what do you feel now, and don't hide anything, don't ignore anything, just write down. Other practice can be coming back to yourself. Go outside and go for a walk and talk with yourself. Maybe talk those emotions out. Maybe talk with ChatGPT even. But come back to yourself. It means recognize what is happening with you. Audra, how about those two steps? Is it clearly what we have to do, that first and second steps?
Yes, so I think, it's very clearly said, first, when you are in a painful emotions, we tend to remove that pain and actually aggressively have a conversation with the husband. So, screaming, shouting, that it is your fault, it starts becoming a blaming culture and so on. So I think this is, where Roberta, you saying, don't talk through the pain, because, that's not what you actually mean. And by going through the anger, like you said nicely, you're gonna get the anger back, because you will say, oh, to your husband, for example, that it is your fault that over
Yes.
sudden, we haven't got this emotion. Or you're gonna get back, yes, darling, you are right. Unfortunately, I've been in marriage for 15 years. It never happened. So, you get back that no, actually, and then you go into deeper, deeper, and then you open up a can of worms, shall I say. And the second one, go back into inside inner self, and start to understand, why these feelings are coming, deal with them. And, that is a very great kind of uh, tips you gave, write it down, write your emotions down, sad, why I'm feeling sad, why. And lots of people heard about this five whys, going into the root cause, where is the actual cause. And, nature is the healer. So, go and have a walk, and definitely, you will feel so much better. But definitely, when the tough situation comes into your relationship, and you reach that desert, period, it's a call to come back and see what it is inside is actually calling you for. So, would you take us through another three steps, what actually we can help?
Yes, Audra. And third step is very important. It's nourish yourself. Because second one, come back to yourself, come back to yourself. It doesn't matter what kind of practice do you use, but come back to yourself. It can be even breathing. I didn't mention, it can be breathing technique. It can be dance techniques, just come back to yourself. Because when we feel painful and we feel lost, we tend to go out aggressively, as you mentioned. But third is nourish yourself, and nourish your feminine energy yourself, because most of the time we feel disconnected with our partner, and we enter the desert period because feminine and masculine energy polarity is um, out of balance. So we have to nourish ourselves as a woman and nourish our feminine energy. So here comes the feminine energy rituals. Even go for a date with yourself while you are in your nature. You can think that third step it's nourishing myself, and it can be a very good latte with that croissant, so that's it. You go to grab your latte, and nourish yourself. Maybe it's something deeper. Maybe you need a shadow practice to do, because it came out that something from your childhood, uh, something from your childhood through this uh, period or this situation in your love relationship came up, and you have to heal your childhood, so and while you're healing your childhood, you're healing also your feminine energy. Because I can see in love relationship, most of the time we experiencing pain, which was from not this moment, which was created in our childhood. So nourish yourself. It can be very simple as grabbing your latte, but it can be something very deep as healing your past. So, and in this gap, you can choose whatever you like, because nourishing your feminine energy can be a book, a massage, can be do a treatment, skin care routine for yourself, and just spend time for your feminine things. Simple little rituals for yourself to nourish yourself. So third step. Can we go further, or it's okay?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so third step was nourishing yourself.
Mhm.
Uh, fourth step is uh, you have to go in the state uh, how you want to create your love relationship. What I mean by that, for example, if you want that your, for example, man, you feel that your man should be more masculine. He should be more planning dates, more initiative. Like you have those things in your minds, yes? So you have to enter your relationship, and it's only four step. Only in the only on the fourth step you enter the relationship in the painful situation, but enter from your higher self. What I mean by that, from your very feminine yourself, from feminine energy. Because if you if your desire is masculine energy next to you, if your desire is masculine man next to you, when you enter the relationship, and it means when you're going to reconnect, going to talk with him, you have to go from feminine energy. And it means you have to remember what's feminine energy side is about. And I was talking about in the other videos about feminine energy traits, masculine energy traits, that you can't go into your love relationship and you can't reconnect with your partner from masculine energy, because most of the time you created this situation, and you have to re-enter from feminine side, from feminine polarity, from your as a woman side. Like maybe be a little bit passive, not controlling, not thinking what he must say and what he should do, just expressing yourself, just feeling that, okay, I'm gonna talk what I felt in that situation and what I wish and what I want to create in our love relationship as a woman from feminine side. And five step, when you want to go out from the desert period, you have to ask from your man, so how he fit things and what he can suggest to be to like create more closeness, to create more emotional connection between you of two, because you can now talk even deeper that something happened I didn't like, you didn't like, and what we can create. And this five step is receiving. Receive what man can suggest to you, for not only for you but for both of you, how he can resolve, how he can get you results for both of you, so just receive and just listen the five step, because most of the time when we experiencing this period, we talking aggressively, talking, raising our voice, and it's gap, and we created a gap. So fifth step is receive. You coming, you re-entering the connection, your relationship from feminine higher self, and you know what do you want, you know what's in your mind, but you are not controlling anymore, you are not managing everything. And fifth step is just receive. Literally, you can remind yourself through this conversation, just receive. Just let yourself receive what he talks, receive what he suggests. Don't confront, because sometimes we react from little girl, and we gonna talk about those toxic positions, mother position, little girl position, and we don't like anything. Please stay connected with yourself as a woman, with your feminine energy, and just receive.
Thank you, Robert. I think, these steps were kind of nicely explained, and, it's very easy to follow it through. But I think the key is it's always nourish yourself, deal with your emotions, and then go and have that conversation with your partner. So, thank you very much. That is it for today. So please subscribe our channel if you enjoy and you want to learn more about relationships, please look forward to our next episode. Bye
Thank
for
you,
now.
Audra, and see you in the next video.